Hello everyone, I'm Frank, and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's hard level difficulty puzzle, and it's called Ripped Out by Black Doom. And here are the rules. We have chaos construction rules, where we need to divide the grid into regions, each consisting of 9 orthogonally connected cells. And each row, column, and region contains the digits 1 through 9 once each. So as an example, we could have something like this as an orthogonally connected region. Because you can go from any cell in that region to any other cell in the region just by going through edges while staying within the region. So for example, if you try to go from here to here, you can just go through edges, stay in the region, and you would be able to get to that cell. This is not valid as an orthogonally connected region because if you try to go from this cell to any other cell in the region, you could not stay within the region by going through edges, or you would have to go through a corner, which is not valid for orthogonally connected regions. And that's how chaos construction works. We have zipper lines where digits in equal distance to the central cell marked with a circle of a lavender zipper line sum to the central digit. So for example, if this were say a 6 and a not an orange, say we had a 6 and a 3 here. This cell must be 9 because it's the sum of digits that are an equal distance away from the central cell. So this is 2 away from the central cell. This is also 2 away from the central cell. So these two digits must sum to this. Also, these two digits also must sum to the same sum. So for example, you could have something like, say, 5 and 4 there, and that would add up to 9. And those are examples of how zipper cells work. In addition, Additionally, the central cell cannot belong to the same region as its zipper legs. Each leg must be contained within one region, but both zipper's legs may belong to two distinct regions. So this is not the same region as any of its legs. So this is one region, and this has to be a separate region. And this could be that same region or a different region, but these two are in the same region also. So that's for all zipper lines. And finally, we have sight lines, where a digit in a zipper circle shows how many region cells it sees in its row and column, including the cells with the circle itself, until it reaches the borders of the region. So, if, say this was a region, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and so we had this. This would see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cells in the region, so it would be 7. Right? Because it would see these 4 and these other 3. Though, if we remove this and actually had it go something like this, actually, that wouldn't work. Let's go with that. This would only see 4 cells, because it would not see this cell, because it would reach the border of its region already before that. And so it would stop counting any cells it sees beyond it, because it wouldn't see any cells that beyond it. So it would only see these 3 cells and this cell. So this would have to be a 4 if that were the case. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, the one that I spot immediately is this zipper line. These two are in the same region, but they're in a different region than this cell. So every cell of the zipper line cannot be any central cell in the zipper line cannot be in the same region as its legs. So this is a different region. These are different regions here. And those are the only borders we have. We know these two are in a region, and these two are in a region, in the same region. If these were different regions, this would only be a 2-length region, and that's not allowed. We have to have 9-length regions here. So they have to belong to the same region. Let's do the borders. So these are all the same region, which means this must be at least 5 in size. It could be 6 or 7, and that's the most it could be, because it has to see 5 here. So this is all the same region. It could see up to 7. But if it's 7, that's problematic, actually. So this cannot be 6 or 7. If it's 7, then this would also have to be 7, because it sees 7 cells that way. And it's blocked from these 2 cells, because these are different regions than this one. And this must be 5 because it has 4 cells which are going to be less than it in the same region. And there are 4 unique cells then because they're the same region. So this must be then 5 because it cannot block off here, and because this cell wouldn't have a region then. And if it's 7, these would both be 7. So this has to be a 5. This is blocked off here. We're going to make this dark. It has to go out that way. So this is the same region as it, so that's dark. We're going to make this orange. It must go down this way. This sees 2 cells. So this must be a 2, which forces this to be 1 and 1 to add up to 12, or to 2. So this must be a separate region. We'll mark this as blue. Maybe we'll mark this as pink. This orange has to go out here, so this must be the same region. This pink has to go out somewhere. It cannot be part of dark, it cannot be part of orange, so it must be here. This cannot be 1 or 2, therefore it's 3 or 4, which forces this to be 1 or 2. This can't be 1 for any of these cells, so this must be 2 and 3 to add up to 5, and that's 3 in the corner. We celebrate because we know we're getting actually pretty close to solving it. This has to be 4 and 1 to add up to 5. The remaining digits in the row are 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this can't be 6 because of the 6 in the column. Let's see. So this is a border of a region. These are borders of a region. This light region has to be 5. These are the same region. These are the same region. This has to be at least 3. So this would be at most 6 to add up to 9, maybe. This, though, cannot see both of these cells, so this cannot be 9. So this is at most 4 here. This is at most 7 cells that it can see in that region. So 3 and 4. This could be 5 or 6, which make this 1 or 2 to add up to 7 at most. This can't be 1, so this is at least 2 and 3 adding up to 5. So this is 5, 6, or 7. This is 2, 3, or 4. If this were 4, say this was 3. Well, it could be 3 and 3, that's fine. So this is 3, 5, or 6. This can't be 6. This is 3 or 5. To add up with 2, 3, and 4 to add up to 5, 6, or 7. So the 5 could be with 2. The 6 would have to have been with 1 to add up to 7. But that's not allowed. So again, this could see up to 7 cells. We don't know. It does not see these two, though. This can never be 2 or 1. So this is also at minimum 3. So since this is at minimum 3, this could also be 4. Up to, cannot be 6. This can't be 1. So this could be 2, 3, or 4 also. So this cannot be 5. Because if this is 5, one of these is at minimum 3 and 4. 4 would have to be with at least 2. So this cannot be 5. This is 6 or 7 here. What else could we be? The dark needs access to a 1. Interesting. And 1 can't be in rows 1, 2, and 3. So the dark needs to access 1 at least in one of these cells here, or one of these cells. This sees 6 or 7. Okay. So if this is 6, this would have to be 3 and 4, and then this would be 3 and 2. That's possible. If this is 7, you could have 4 and 5 here. Not really sure. Anyways, let's see what the rest of row 2 has to be. It could be 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But 6 cannot be here. Orange, you could still have... Okay, this can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. So this can never be 5. Interesting. Huh. So this is either a 3-4 pair adding up to 7, or this is 3 and 3. But if this is 3 and 3, and so if this is 6 and this is 3 and 3, that would force us to be 5, and this would be 2 at least. So this can never be 6. This has to be 7, which forces this to be a 3-4 pair, which means this is 3 or 5 adding up with 2 and 4 here. So this digit cannot be 3 or 4 because these must be different 3 or 4s to add up to 7. This is 7, so it sees all the cells in that are not these two cells. Interesting. This cannot be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or 7. So this is 5, 8, or 9 here. This sees at most 5 cells here. So it must see at least 2 cells here. So this is definitely pink. So this is a border here. This sees, it could see technically 7 here. No, because then these would be the same cell. So it sees at least one of these cells, but we don't know which. Okay. Let's see. The medium gray needs access to a 1. And it can 1 cannot be here or here. So that means it needs to go 1, 2, 3 at least. So it's at most 2 cells here. The light needs access to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This at least has 2 cells that are smaller than it, and it must be at least 2 and 5. So this is at least 6 in size. So 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 2, 5, 6, 7, or 8. This could be 1 through 7. And this can't be 6 because of the 6 in the column. Okay. Remaining digits in column 1 are 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 7 because of the 7 in the row. So there are no... Okay, so where are the possible pink cells? You can't go the full 7 this way, but I guess it could be 6 and then 1. So the pink could go all the way over here. Obviously, any of these could be pink and up to here. So we know this is guaranteed to be pink. It can't go this way. Say it goes this way. How many cells then do we have? Well, maybe. No. The medium gray doesn't have access to a 1, then, in that case. Right? Because there's no more 1s available in rows 1 through 3. So this cannot close off the pink, so it can go only up to there. This could be 6 still, though, and then that would be 7. So this is guaranteed to be pink. That's the only one, though. These could be medium gray. In fact, does it have to be? We don't know. These could also be dark. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Technically, it could be medium light also. And these could be orange or some blue or some yellow or whatever, right? This is pink or dark, and this is pink or orange. And we know that's specifically pink. Okay. Hmm. What are the sum of these digits? This is at least 3, so this is 3 through 8. This could be 1 through 6 here. This can't be 7. So this could be 4, 5, 6, 8, or 9. Can this actually be orange? Probably not, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, so this cannot be orange. These do not have to be the same region. These are the same region, these are the same region. This region here cannot be light, but you could see all of these potentially. This digit cannot be 6 or 7. It has 2 unique digits, so it's at least 3. It could be 3, 4, 5, or 8, 9. This digit has to be at least 2. So this could be 1 through 7 here. This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 as possibilities. So this must be medium or dark. It cannot be light. If it's light, this would block off essentially the medium gray to be a region. Pink cannot be any of these cells. How many cells do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So technically we could have two regions all here. But the dark... Oh. The dark needs access to a 1. The medium gray needs access to a 1. And the only way you can get 1 is here or here, and then extend 1 more. So this is guaranteed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is possible. So dark has to exit out. Medium needs to exit out. So you could have medium going this way, potentially, to get access to a 1, right? If it goes this way as a medium, the problem is it needs access to the 1. So it has to go 1, 2, 3 going that way. And it has to be that one. So therefore, this couldn't be medium. The dark needs to exit out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess it can access there as a 1. That's possible. Huh. Can medium ever go here? Or can the dark ever go here, really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 for the gray. So technically, yes. I don't think this can be dark, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, so this cannot be dark because it needs access to a 1. And the 1 can't be here if the gray has to go something like that. And the dark would essentially access it that way. This cannot be 3 or 4 because of the 3 or 4 pair. So it's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This cannot be 1. It's 2, 3, 4, 5. No 6, no 7, 8, or 9. The rest of row 3 is 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. No 2 or 5, so 3, 4, 7, 8, 9 there. Okay. If these are the same region, this must be 5. So it could not connect to here. It would have to connect that way. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'd see 7 there. Interesting. Still something to keep in mind. Can it ever be light? If it's light, it would guarantee not see these. I guess it could be 5 if it goes like that or like that, I guess is possible. It would have to be like this because the okay, it cannot go this way essentially. Because if this were medium, 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 that would block the sorry, light, light, light. That would block the medium from exiting out from the top 3 rows, and therefore it would not have access to a 1. Same with the dark. So these cannot be light at all. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. So this is always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could be 6, 7, 8, 9. So the dark one has to be in rows 4, 5, or 6. The medium gray ones has to be in 4, 5. And that's all we know. Huh. Can this ever be medium? I think the answer to that is no, right? If it's medium, it would block off the dark from reaching. Well, technically, it could go here. And the medium could not access. Okay, so the medium would have to basically be 3 going this way and then there, or just 3 going that way. That would block dark if that's the case. So it cannot be medium going that way. What about here? If it goes here and then here, the dark still doesn't have access to a 1. So this cannot be medium. This is pink or dark, or it's some other color region. We don't actually know. So this could be like some green region or something. And this could be some yellow region or some red region or something. Um, so if this tried to be light, that's interesting. That means the medium has to go out. So this is medium. This would have to be dark. This would be 7, so this could not be dark. This would be pink. This would not be pink. This would all have to be pink. So this would see 5. So this would be 5. This would have to see 5. So that would be 5. The dark would have to connect this way. Medium would have to connect this way. Hmm. It could connect potentially that way. So this would have to be dark to connect. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. Okay, so this could not be 5. This would not be 5. Okay. This would have to be 2, 3, or 4. And this would have to be 1, 2, or 3 here. This 5 would eliminate 5 here. This could not be 2 because of the 2 in the dark region. 4, 5, 6, 7. This would be dark or medium, guaranteed. Can this ever be dark, dark? Answer to that is no, right? If it's dark, dark, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dark. This medium would be 9 dark, and the ones would both have to be here, which would be not allowed. So this would have to be medium gray. So this could not be 5. This could not be 5. So it either goes 3 here and... Okay, so if it went this way... Well, it couldn't be these 5. The problem... Okay, so... It could never be these 3 here. Because this doesn't have access... This gray can only go 1 either this way... Or here, or here, right? That's the maximum gray. So this would have to be... So this could be light here, if that's the case. And that could work. But otherwise, if we made this light, this would have to be light here, and then this would not see 5 cells in its region. So it cannot be... This would then have to be light going that way. Or I guess... No, yeah, it has to see all the rest of it. So it's either here or it's here. That means this never is light. So this has to be some sort of green going out here, which means this is light. So you have the 5 light there. This would then be a 7, 8, 9 triplet, because that's the only digits remaining. Therefore, this can't be 7, 8, or 9. It's 4. So this could not be 4, so this can't be 1. This is a 2, 3 pair, which eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the column. This must be 1, 2, or 3 here remaining. This can't be 1 because of the 1 in the column. The light gray, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Either this is light gray, so this needs access to a 1. It cannot have access to a 1 here, so this would have to be access to a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 8 and 9. So one of these would be 1 guaranteed. This 1, 2, 3 pair eliminates 1, 2, 3 in the rest of the column. This sees 5, that sees 7, this sees 5. Okay. So this cannot be 5 or 6. These two must add up to 5. So this is 1, 2 with 3 or 4 here. This must be orange to connect those. So this would be essentially the region for pink. This would definitely have to be dark because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits at most in that cell. So far this is looking okay. It's very restrictive, but we haven't run into a contradiction yet. Remaining digits of the pink region are 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. This 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 3. This adds up to 7, so that's 3 and 4. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 4. That means none of the dark region could be 3, and none of the rest of the row can be 3. This can't be 4. This can't be 4 here. These can't be 3. So this is 4, and this is 3 then, which eliminates 3 in the rest of the orange region. And the rest of row 5, so this is a 2, which makes this a 3. So this can no longer be 2 here. 3 has to be one of these 2 cells in the pink region. So far this is okay. The rest of row 4 is 2, 3, 6, 8, and 9. Not 7. 3, 6, 8, and 9. This can't be 2 or 3 because of the 2 or 3 in the dark region. This can't be 3 because of the 3 in one of the pink cells. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. This can't be 3 or 4. This can't be 4. There's no 4 here. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 4 and 1. This can't be 3 anymore. That forces this to be a 3. So this can't be 1. We have a 2, 3, 2, 3 pair in column 3. That eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the column, so this is 1. Which means this must be 5, 6, 7, 8 to add up with 6, 7, 8, and 9. It can't be 5 here, so this because of the 5 in the row, so this can't be 6. So far, this is okay. Orange cannot be here. We have a 6, 8, 9 triplet, which eliminates 6, 8, and 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. This can't be 2 because 2 in the region. This can't be 2. Why? Oh, 2 in the column. So this must be a 2 here. Which means this cannot be 2 here. These can't be 2. This can no longer be 4 because of the 4 in the row. We need access to a 2 for the medium gray region, so this has to be gray. So that's done. Which means this cannot be medium gray. It has to be dark. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this has to be a 1. So that's done as a region. So far, this is looking okay. There's no contradictions so far. Huh. I was hoping we'd run into one. Anyways. This and this have to add up to 9. Because that's the minimum for these digits. So this would be 4, this would be 5, this would be 9, this would have to be 8. So that eliminates 9 here. That eliminates 5 and 8 here, 5 and 8. This can't be 9. The rest of the column in column 4 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 5 cannot be either of these, so this must be a 5 here. So far, this is looking fine. This is done as a region. This sees 9, so it cannot be both of these cells, because if it's both of these cells, this is not part of the region because it sees all 9 cells in the region. So we don't know where this goes, but it's not part of this region here. It could be green, technically. The green needs access to a 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That would require it to have 2, which is not allowed. So the 1, it has to have access to the 1, which means it's here. So that's 1. So this is green. This cannot be green because it's part of this region. So this would have to be yellow. Again, it cannot be both of these. So that'd be either 1, 2, 3. It cannot be the full. Well, it technically could. I'm surprised that this is lasting this long. Anyways. These are the same region. What are the remaining digits in column 2? We have 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 3 because of the 3 in the row. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 8 because of the 8 in the row. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the row. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, potentially 8 and 9. This can't be 8 because of the 8 in the row. So far, this is looking okay. Hmm. This has to be green because it's no other region it could be belong to. Light is all done. So this is green. This does not have to be green, though. Remaining digits in row 5 are 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, but it can't be 4 because of 4 in the column. So it's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Hmm. If red goes up this way, I mean, I guess red could be both of these, technically. Yellow's guaranteed to be at least this, right? It cannot be both of these, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It could be 1, 2, 3. No, then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is too big. So it cannot be both of these. It could technically be like that. It could technically be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 9. So I think this has to be part of that region. Cannot be both of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 for that, and that would block all. So this has to be 7 here. One of these two. Hmm. Man, this is actually working out too well right now. It doesn't feel like this is not the way to go. Hmm. Okay, let's go down the other path of assuming this was pink. I'm pretty sure we'll get to a contradiction there. It might not have to be light, though. It could be some other region. But we wanted to try this just to see, and unfortunately it seems to be working out very well. So that doesn't seem to be good. At least leading to a contradiction. It still could be medium, obviously. It could be some other color. Right, okay. So it could be some other color. But what happens if we make it pink? Oh, I don't think it can ever be pink. So say we try to make this pink. Then this would have to be 5. And it would see only these. So this would not be pink. This would be orange. This would have to connect that way as pink. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be 9. The dark and the medium would not be able to go out. So this can never be pink then. So this is at most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this has to be, so this has to be pink here to be able to connect. Because this can never be pink, as I said. The dark has to go out here. So if this pink goes all the way to here, the medium gray goes here and the dark is blocked from getting a 1. So this cannot be pink either. Therefore, this is at maximum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This must be 6 and that must be 7. So this is pink. Guaranteed. Interesting. So we know this is blocked off this way. Okay, so we've shown that. Hmm. So let's try to have dark go this way, I guess. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or technically it could go dark that way, and that's 1. Oh, that's not... Oh, well, one of these could be 1 also. Okay. So this can't, I don't think, be 9? Maybe. I guess it could be 9 that way, which makes 9 that way, which makes 9 that way. That's possible, I guess. Well, what happens? So if this is 9, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that way. That's possible. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. Let's see. Let's say this is medium gray. If this is medium gray, it cannot be going through that way. So it would have to go through this way. So this would be medium gray. And we need access to a 1. So this would be 5 either way, if that's 5. Ah, and that's not possible. So this cannot be medium gray. Because we need access to the 1. We also need access to the 2. And this can't be 1 or 2. So this... Okay, that's interesting. So that means this can't be medium either. It's either light or it's some other region, which is possible still to be some other region. But it cannot be medium gray. Medium gray needs access to a 2 and a 1. And if it goes this way, which it would have to because it can't go through here, to access here, it would not have access to a 2 and a 1. It can't go this way either, because if it goes this way, it would not have access to a 2 and a 1. So this can never be medium gray. Medium gray then has to go out somewhere, and it cannot go out this way. Where does it have to go out? It has to go out here. So this is always guaranteed to be medium gray. That means can it ever not be part of this? Well, if it goes this, it blocks up here. It can't go around that way, so it has to actually always go there. It could do something like, it can't go like that. It could technically go something like that. But that's a little problematic, right? That, how many could the dark be? So that means dark has to go out this way. So this is dark. Because there's no other place for dark to get out. So this is dark. Okay, so then that's the reason why this was working so well. Is because this is kind of the solution, in a sense. Okay, so that goes here. This has to be 7, and it must be all of these. So this is pink. This is orange. This is pink. Sorry, this is not orange, so that must be orange there. So that must go this way. This is the full region for the pink region, which means dark has to go out this way. This does see 5. So it's 5. This must be 1 and 2 added with 3 and 4 to add up to 5. 5 is no longer in the pink region. This sees 5 again. This sees 7. That's fine. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the dark region. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is dark or medium. Again, this cannot be dark because if this is dark, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the dark. And we need access to a 1, so it would have to be 1 here, but then the medium gray would have to go this way, and this would also have to be 1. So this has to be medium. Interesting. So the medium has access to this or this. We don't know which. The dark has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at least 7 here. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at least 9. So this could be light. They technically could also be some sort of green region too. So this is light also. So lighter green. This could be medium gray. This could be medium gray. This could be dark technically. Okay. Rest of the pink region is what? We have 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. Right? 2 cannot be here because of the 2 in the column. We have a 3, 4, 3, 4 pair in column 8, which eliminates 3, 4 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 3, 4. The rest of the digits are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 cannot be here because of the 5 in the row. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row. This 5 eliminates 5 here. So this is 3. That must add up with 4 to add up to 7. So this can't be 4. This is 3, which makes that 4. That eliminates 3 and 4 in the rest of row 2. Or 3 in the rest of row 2. 4 in the rest of row 3. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 4 and 1, adding up to 5. The rest of the dark region cannot contain 3 or 4. Or 2, so this is 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. No 7 because of the 7 in the column. This is also 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. One of these 3 is a 1. So dark could also go here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 here. So one of these could be dark. That's the extent of that. Gray, that's the extent of that. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the gray region. We have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruplet for the gray, medium gray region. That eliminates 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 in the rest of the gray region. So this is 2 or 3. This has to be 1, 2, or 3. These can never be anything but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these cannot be medium gray. So that forces this to be dark. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So the rest of these cannot be dark. So this cannot be 1 here, because one of these 2 is 1. And then one of these 2 is 1. This can't be medium gray, again, so this is light or it's green. So this has to be a 1, 2, or 3. So to add up to these, it's 3, 4, 5 here. This 1, 2, 3 triplet eliminates 1, 2, 3, and so that we have the medium gray all set. We have the dark all set. So these are the dark and the medium gray. This can't, the remaining digits in column 4 cannot be 1, 2, or 3. So this is 4, 5, 6, or 7. Which forces this to be also 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No 5 here because of the 5 in the row. This adds up with this. This can never be 8 or 7 or 6 because this can no longer be 1, 2, or 3 here. So this is 2 or 5 here. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the row. So this is either 3 or 5 that this adds up to. If it's light, it's 5. Can it ever be 3? Is kind of a question. So this is either 2 and 3 as a pair adding up, or this is 1 and 2 adding up to 3. So this can never be 2 here. If this is 3, that means this must be 1. And then this would be 2 and 3 as a pair, but then that would not add up to 3. So this can never be 3. This is a guaranteed 5. So this can't be 5, and this can't be 5 anymore. Therefore, this must be a 2, 3 pair, which adds up to 5. This must be 1. So this can no longer be 1 or 5. That forces this to be 1. So this is all gain 2. Remaining digits in row... This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the row. This has to be 2, 3, 6, 8, and 9. It can't be 2 because of the 2 in the column. So this still could be green or some other region as a non-light. 4 has to be one of these 2 digits here. 5 is one of these 3. This can't be 3 because of the 3 in the region. 4 is one of these two. So this has to be 2, 3, 6, 8, 9. And nope, it not be 3. These can't be 3. This can't be 3. Where is the 3 in the pink region? It has to be here. So this is 3, which means this can't be 3. So this is 6, 8, 9 as a triplet here, which eliminates 6, 8, 9 in the rest of the row. So this is 2, which makes this 5. Therefore, this adds up to, at minimum, 9. So this is 4, this is 9. So that's guaranteed. So this cannot be 4 in the rest of this row. This can't be 4. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row. This can't be 2 or 5. This can't be 2 or 5. This can't be 9. So this is 2. This cannot be light. It has to be some green. That means, where does the light go to? Interesting. So this is definitely a border, because this can only be 2 now. Where is the 5 in column 4? It must be here. This 9 eliminates 9 in the rest of the column. Huh. This can't be 7 anymore because of the 7 in the column. So 7 has to be one of these 4 digits here in row 1, so this can't be 7 anymore here. So say this was a non-light 5. That means it's green. The light has to go out this way. So since the light goes out this way, the green has to be, at least these are green. So this would not be 3. This would be 7 or 8. Where would the 3 be in row 3? It would have to be here. So this is 3. This would be 2. This could no longer be 2. We'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guaranteed lights. So this light has to go here. 7. We need access to a 5. How is the light ever going to get... Okay, I guess it would have to be here. But then... Okay, so then the only access to a 5 it would have would be here, which would block off this region from ever being a 9-cell region. So it cannot do that. And it doesn't have access to any other 5, right? It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it doesn't have access to that. So therefore, this cannot be some other color. It has to be light because of that. Okay. So this must be light from that. And therefore, this cannot be light because it must see all 5 of the light cells in the same column or in the same row. So this has to be green, or some other region, which means it must connect that way, which means this can't be 5, therefore this is 5 going all the way here as a light. That's a full region for the light region, so yes, then we go back to what we were solving for. This is 7, 8, 9. That eliminates 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the column. So this must be 4. This can't be 4 or 5 or 7. This is a 1, 2, 3 triplet, and 1 cannot be here, so this is a 2, 3 pair, which makes this 1. Because of the 1s in those rows, this must be 1 and 8, adding up to 9. So this can't be 8. This can't be 8. This can't be 8. This can't be 8 either. So 4 can no longer be here. This can't be... It still could be 3. So that's what proved that. This 9, again, has to be... Can it be green, is the question. Well, this green... Okay, so we have 1s. The green region needs access to a 1. It's never going to be able to access that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 can reach that way. This green region is not part of this 9 here, which sees all 9 cells of its region, so therefore it cannot be the same region. So we can't go this way. Can we go this way? The problem is it gets a 2 here if it goes to this one. So it cannot access that one. The last one also has to be here. So this is green anyways. This can't be part of another region, because if it is, the green can't connect. So this is green. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 2, which makes this 3. Okay, there we go. That's 3. Where... This can't be 2 anymore because of the 2 in the row. This can't be 2 anymore. What are the remaining digits in row 5? We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the column. This can't be 5 or 9 because of 5 and 9 in the column. The rest of column 2 is 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 8 because of 8 in the row. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the row. Okay. So again, this cannot block off both of these regions. This has to be all yellow. These are a separate region. Because this is not the same region as the yellow. The green needs access to a 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which should not have access to a 5. So this must be part of green. And these are the same region, so this is green, which makes that green also. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need access to a 3. This is the only access to a 3 we can get. So this is 3, this is 2, that's 3. This 8 eliminates 8 in the rest of the region, so this is 7, this is 6. This can't be 6, 7, or 8, it's 4. This can't be 6 or 7, so it's 9. So the green region's done. The rest, so this 9 eliminates 9 here. This is red. It has to go out somewhere, so it has to go out this way. Because it cannot be part of the same region as that, and if it blocks off here, it just has to go this way. So this is red. It has to continue on here. So this is the full... We know there's 8 here, and it could be red here or yellow here. Oh, it's blocked here. So this must be the full 9. So this has to be, then, all... This has to be the full yellow, which makes this the full red. So this must be the full blue. And this must be the full orange. So those are the regions, then. Because this 9 had to see all 9 cells. It could not be here because it blocks there. It blocks this red region from ever getting out. So therefore it must see all of these. Okay. Let's see. This blue needs access to a 3. The only 3 it can get to is here, so this is 3. We need a 3 in column 9. We have 8 3s. We know where the last 3 has to be. It has to be here. So this can't be 3, 6, or 7. So this is 8. That eliminates 8 in the rest of the row. We have 3 in the corner. That celebrates because we know we're getting close to solving it. This 4 eliminates 4 here, which means where is the 4 in the pink region? It must be here. We need a 4 in the blue region, and 4 cannot be here or here or here, so this must be 4. We have 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. We have 8. Wait. Okay, this can't be right. Huh. Huh, that's problematic. 1, 2, 3. 6, 7, 8. Huh. That's really bad. Um. Oh, wait. I see it. I think. I don't know. No, I don't see it. This has to be 3. Makes this 4. This has to be 7, 6. This is 9. This sees 9. It cannot block off this one, right? Because this is not part of its region. So this has to go this way. This must see 9, and it must see the full 9 here. It's bad. This is bad. Why is this so bad? I don't know. Uh... Yeah, the problem is this is 1, 2, 3. This is minimum 1 through 4. Sorry, this has minimum 5. This is at minimum 4. That means this has to be 9. But the way that's being 9 breaks up everything else. Oh, unless this has to be this region? Maybe this... No, this needs access to a... Oh, maybe it could go that way. Okay, so maybe this is the yellow region. So the problem I was running into was this being... But if this is a separate region, the 2 can access the 1 here. I think that is the wrong assumption we made. So if we made these are the same region, then the problem is they doesn't have access to a 1. So these 2 have to be the same region. But it doesn't have to be the same region as this. And I think that's where we ran into problems. So if we have this as the same region, again, you can't access this one. You have to access the one here. Because you can't ever get to here. It's too long. So you have to access the one here. That means this is this way. That blocks out this way. This has to go 9, and this is only 8 cells in a region. So that's not allowed. So then this has to be part of the yellow. Or some other region, quote unquote. That means this one must go all the way around here. This must see 9, so this has to be part of its region. I guess we could make this red instead. And this green must continue out this way. So this is all part of the same region. We have a 6, 7, 9 triplet, which makes this a 3. This can't be 9 because of the 9 in the column. This can't be 4 because of the 4 in the row. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So this is done as a region here. This is done as a region here. Okay, so that does work still. This 5 eliminates 5 in the rest of the region. We need access to... So if this were 2 or 3... So this can't be 2 or 3. This is 4, 6, 7, 8. That forces this to be a 2, 3 pair here. Okay, so that's fine. Because we have a 4, 6, 7, 8 quadruplet in the red region. This again must see 9. We have this region. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it must exit out as a 9. So that's yellow, and then the rest of this must be... Well, this has to be blue. We don't know about this. So this is blue and orange as possibilities here. This can't be orange because we already have a 4 in that region. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that would be fun. So these are done as regions for the yellow. What are the remaining digits in row 8? It's 6, 7, and 8. Okay. And we know there's a 2 in this part of the blue region, but we don't know which. Remaining digits in row 9. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's fine. The blue region needs access to a 3. And it has to be one of these two here, because 3 cannot be here. 3 can't be here because of the 2, 3 pair in the row. So 3 has to be one of these two, and therefore it must access this, so this can never be orange, because that would block this from ever having a 3. So this cannot be orange, this is blue, it must go out this way. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's a 3, which means the rest are not blue, they're orange. So that's the rest of that region. This 3 eliminates 3 here. We need a 2 in the orange region. It can only be one of these two, so this can't be a 2 here. So 2 is one of these two. 2 has to also be in the pink region, one of these two, so this can't be 2 here. This 3 eliminates 3 here, so this is 2, which makes that 3, which makes that 2. So 2 cannot be here. Where is the 2 in the blue region? It has to be here. So this is 2. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the row. This could be 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here. We know we have a guaranteed... Where is the 5 in column 8? Can't be here because the 5 is in the row. Can't be here because of the 5's in the region, so it must be here. That means this can't be 5. This can't be 5. We have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 quintuplet in column 5, which eliminates 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the column. This is a 3, 4 pair. This can't be 3 because of a 3 in the row. So this is 4, which makes that 3. This 4 eliminates 4 here. This can't be 8 because of the 8 in the row. Okay. Where is the 5 in column 5? It has to be one of these two cells, which eliminates 5 in the rest of that region. Where's the 5 in column 6? It must be one of these two cells, and it can't be here, so it must be here. So this is 5, which makes this 6, 7, 8, 9. We have a 6, 7, 8, 9 quadruplet in row 6, which eliminates 6, 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the row. This can't be 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be 5, so this is a 2, which forces this to be 4. So 4 can no longer be here. This can no longer be 2. Where's the 2 in column 7? It has to be here, so this is 2. Okay. Where's the 8 in row 9. It has to be one of these 3 cells. So this cannot be 8 here. We have a 6, 7, 6, 7 pair in row 8, which eliminates 6 and 7 from the rest of the row. So this is 8, which means 8 cannot be any of the rest of the column or the rest of the region. Where is the 8 in column 4? It must be one of these 2 cells, which eliminates 8 in the rest of that region. These 2 digits must be the same as these 2 digits here. We are guaranteed a 7 in one of these because this cannot have 7. So the rest of the orange region cannot be 7. So this one of these 2 is a 7 here, which means this can't be 7 here. So we know there's a 7 here in the orange region. We know one of these 3 is a 7. That eliminates 7 in the rest of rows 6 and 7. So that means this can't be 7. This is 6, which makes this 8, which makes that 7. That makes that 4. This 6 eliminates 6 here and here. This 8 eliminates 8 here and here. No, this is 7 guaranteed. This can't be 5 anymore because of the 5 in the row. This can't be 7 because of the 7 in the row. So 5 is one of these 2. Huh. 7 is one of these 2. Where's a 7 in the dark region? Can't be here because of 7 in the column. Can't be here because of 7's in the row. So 7 has to be here, which means this can't be 7 here. That means where's a 7 in the light gray region? It must be here, which means this can't be 7. Okay. What else are we looking at then? 8, 9 pairs? I don't know. 6 in the yellow region, 6 has to be one of these 2 cells, so that means this can't be 6 here. So these 2 cells must match these, so this can never be 6 here. So this must be a 7 here, which means this can't be 7. This is 6. That makes this 9, which makes that 7. 7 cannot be here. This can't be 6 again because it must match one of these 2 cells, because that's the only remaining cells in the orange region, which are not part of column 9. Okay. This 7. Where is the 6 in column 8? It has to be here, because this can't be 6 and neither of these can be 6 anymore. So this is 6 here, which makes this 9. That eliminates 9 in the rest of the column and region. This also 6 eliminates 6 here. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 8. This can't be 8 or 9, so it's 6, which means this can't be 6. This 8 eliminates 8 in the rest of that region, so this is 9. This can't be 9 anymore. This can't be 9, so this is 7, which makes this 9. This can't be 7 or 9, so it's 8, which makes this not 8. That's 9. This becomes a 6-7 pair here. This 9 eliminates 9 in the rest of the column. This 9 eliminates 9 in the rest of the column, so that's 8, which makes this 6. That makes this 7. This can't be 6, 7, or 8, so it's 5, which makes this 8, which makes that 6. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 5. This can't be 5 or 8, so it's 9. That 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 8, which makes this 6, which makes this 9. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 7. This can't be 6 or 7, so it's 8, which makes this 9. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 7. And that's a 6. Woo! That was kind of a bad assumption to make there. We did go through a whole bunch of trying to find contradictions here, which actually this was the solution path. So that was interesting. So we went down the wrong path that way. It's fine. Happens. It helped us out solving this fairly quickly, though. But then we ran into the contradiction here, which was interesting. But I didn't think that this... Yeah, I just didn't think that these could be different regions. But it obviously could. It had to be. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.